Listen, girl, I like this hair. Listen, it's so versatile. I like how I can tie it up sometimes. It ain't on my neck or my back. It ain't all hot. I had it down earlier. Now it's all fixed up nice. Yes. It was an old lady sitting under a tree. What she said, girl? The old lady, she called me over and she said to me, Kesha, an old lady from up under a tree, from the wash house, the family reunion, an old lady walking up the street, his old lady, somebody old lady need to sit you down, daughter, and explain to you that this man, you know, like kind of what's going on is like he just don't see it for you like that. And it was an old lady. Listen, this hat done took me from being an angry lady to an old lady. And I just really found myself about to give her some old lady advice, and my whole spirit changed. And I don't even want to go in that. So I'm going to move from this old lady, and baby, I'm going to be a young lady. See, when you a young lady, you got to take it up. Old lady, that's soulful. Young lady. Let me talk to another young girl. Something you old hoes might not understand. Kaylin, you know what? You got enough Skittles for brains that hosting just might work for you. You was able to read your prenup and you was able to read your marriage license, which means you most likely are able to read the teleprompter. So, young lady, go out there and experience your dreams. Come closer to your world and be a host. Let me tell you one thing about hosting, what I found out from being in TV. When it comes to something that don't require you to think and all you got to do is read the teleprompter, a pretty face and a nice body will get you a long way, because they will put enough producers around you to prop you up to get the job done. So Kaylin, I think that, you know, you might not be able to be anything you want to be, but you can be that, especially on E. Nashay, I really want to like you. God knows I do. I'm trying. And I think you need to go get you an old lady to sit down and talk to you, daughter. But you are just a pretentious bitch. And it's like, for why, daughter? For why? You don't have to be that way. Wasn't a damn thing wrong with that castle Cinderella was showing y'all, and you was just walking in there being bitchy to that lady about that house for no reason. See, around right here talking about Kaylin able to read, you might be the one who have dyslexia. Your job is to act fishy, bitch. Not bitchy, fishy. Fishy, like this, okay? Not bitchy. You was in there being bitchy for no damn reason. Wasn't nothing wrong with that house. And the amount of money y'all was getting ready to spend, anything that was wrong, like cabinetry, glass finishes, so on and so forth, could have easily been modified. How in the hell is your ass right here talking about you running a reputable interior design business, but you don't even have the foresight or the vision or the design aptitude to look at the shell of a house and realize that it had a hell of a lot of potential? I'm not understanding what updating that it needed to happen. Maybe that's because my young lady ass always staying in apartments and I ain't never stayed in 10,000 square feet, yet alone rang the doorbell on the 10,000 square feet house. But that's alright, baby, because listen, Kesha man don't want her, but I'm about to trap his ass, okay? And when I do, baby, I'm gonna be a young lady living an old lady's dream in 10,000 square feet. Okay. So listen, you better go ahead and get it together for my ass jump in there and show you how it's really done. Moving right along. I'm gonna tell y'all something I'm getting sick and tired of in 2018 now. I was about to say 2017. I don't know what kind of sorry ass women raised some of you women's, but I am over people, especially people with money, talking about cooking and cleaning from both genders. I'm tired of men in 2018 requiring cooking and cleaning to just be such a thing in 2018. And I'm sick and tired of women acting as if cooking and cleaning is just so arduous and it's so much drudgery. First and foremost, when you on the level that Kesha and her husband are on, cooking and cleaning is not a factor. You've got money. And for me, I think the more evolved man cares less than the hell about a woman physically cooking the food and more about her just making sure a good meal is on the table most nights of the week. Whether her mama cooked it, whether the nanny cooked it, whether an old lady cooked it. It just needs to be on the table without me thinking. I think that's the more evolved view. Men, as far as requiring this, women cooking and cleaning, it's so antiquated. Long as it's clean, as long as it's clean, doesn't matter who did it. As long as it's nutritious, it's healthy, and it's there when you get home without having to think, doesn't matter who did it. I think what people fail to realize is that early on, post the Industrial Revolution, prior to the women's suffrage movement and women's rights and all of this feminism stuff, we lived in one income households where men went out and brought home the bacon and women cooked it. That family dynamic has not changed with the times. Back then in the 50s and 60s, you're absolutely right. A woman was going to cook and clean and take care of the children because she didn't have shit else to do. And women were not working back then. And if they were menial jobs that didn't pay much. So it was more beneficial for the family for the woman to sit home. So my whole thing is, yes, when you sit home all day, the least you can do is cook and clean. And it became your job. And I'm not marginalizing any woman who stays at home. But when we now move into 2018 and women are working as well and men are working, then all this, the woman supposed to cook and clean and I need a woman that's going to cook and clean, shit goes out the window. It is a partnership and the shit just got to get done. And from the women's perspective that sit down and act like cooking and cleaning just takes 9 hours out of the day, the question I have to you is, what kind of mismanagement of your time and poor parenting are you doing that your kids tearing up your house daily to the capacity that when you drop them off at school, you got to come home and be cleaning up all day? I'm not understanding. My mama was a single mom and it was 3 of us, and bitch, we played with our toys and she gave us a certain kind of look that said, pick that shit up. When we were done, we put it back where it had belonged. And on Saturdays is when we did a deep clean of the house. I'm not understanding. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all got money. Put your damn kids in one room. Let them tear it the hell up. And just close the door. You know what I'm saying? It don't take 9 hours to prepare no damn meal. My mama was single alone. When she got up in the morning, she took the damn meat out the refrigerator. First of all, what in the hell is you cooking right now that's so damn complicated? When time is not on your side, you learn how to get real crafty. You take meat out in the morning before you go to work, sat it on the counter or in the refrigerator. So by the time you get home, it's thawed. You cook a big old pot of rice, you stick your meat in the oven and let it bake while you helping the kids with homework or just fucking your neighbor husband or sucking, whatever it is you like to do when you get off work, drink your glass of wine. And then you throw on some vegetables and mix the shit all together and call it a day. I'm just not understanding when people harp on this cooking and cleaning, what is taking them so long. And I'm finna get off of this. I can go on it, but that shit grinds my gears. It's called keeping house. I don't think it's that damn difficult to do. Maybe I'm wrong, honey. Maybe I'm too much of a practical old lady, because we gets it done, honey. See, women who wear hair like this to church, women who, old lady, women who wear slip up under their dress, we gets it done. The original super women, these new women's, You gon' learn your man while I earn your man. Something you young hoes better learn to understand. And I ain't talking about just keeping them satisfied through the weekend. No, I'm gonna keep his ass satisfied during the week. I'm gonna get majority of the time and send her back around to your house on the weekend. You see, CJ only let Kesha come over on the weekend. Hey, I'm his Monday through Friday. I ain't even started because I told God I'm gonna stop trying to sleep with people. But that ain't her husband. My bad. That was a perfect segue to Kesha. Counseling don't work if the man don't want you. Okay? I have a firm rule in my life. I don't talk anything out with nobody if it's a relationship that I do not want. Counseling only works if both parties want each other and want to make it work. And you can't go to counseling to coerce somebody into wanting you. Like, mama, and this is just some real old lady advice, Kesha. And I like towards the end of the show, it feels as if you're coming around to this. You can't force a man to want you. You can't make a man want you any more than he already does. The biggest mistake you made in this whole situation is when he threw that little piece of cornbread at you about moving back in, you jumped. That's because you are so desperate for it. And quite frankly, I think the money is a large part of it. I think your sustenance and your lifeline is this man. When I went down to Florida State University and got my degree in economics, they didn't teach me nothing about being stupid for no man, but they did teach me about the principle of least interest, and I learned that in FAD 2230, Family Relationships and Life Diversity. And the principle went like this: the person with the least interest in the relationship has the most power. And that's what you're experiencing with CJ right now. Honestly and truthfully, he can take or leave you. And you know that. That's why he's able to come and go, do what he wants to do, say what he wants to say in this relationship as he pleases, because he has the least interest. You've got the most interest in it. You want it so bad, far more than he does. That's why you're begging. Mama, you are on you're on national TV begging for somebody to want you. You are putting in all the work. You taking all the steps to make this work. You're doing the courting and the pursuing. And according to you heteros, it's the man that's supposed to pursue the woman. That's why your ass gets so worked up and so agitated about this whole, they saying you trapped him. Now, I don't think you trapped him. I don't think you sat out in your mind and said, let me get pregnant to trap him. I think you inadvertently tried to speed up the process, and now you super sensitive because your ass ain't get shit for it. You didn't try to prevent getting pregnant. You recognized and realized, though I may not be trying to trap him, getting pregnant by him would not be a bad thing because I can benefit from the trappings of having his baby. You did that. That you did. That you did. You try to fight me and get hasty with me if you want to. I'll slap some sense into you. That you did. And you talk about it's 2017. We were in a relationship. We both got pregnant. And we didn't want the baby. No, niggas with money don't be like run off and have no abortion. You is my little lady. It ain't gonna cost me nothing to just throw you a couple coins to stay quiet and to stay cute and take care of the baby. So just because y'all both had it or he went along with it don't mean he wanted it. Okay, that's not what it means. That's what you tell yourself to make yourself feel all right about your situation. And baby, listen to this old lady, because you a little young dumb hoe, something you young hoes fully understand. He's pacifying you. He's not in love with you. He loves you because you're the mother of his child and you've been there for so long. But he's not sold on you. Yeah, he like you being around because it's familiar, it's comfortable, and it's convenient. You might get on my nerve 3 days out the week, but the other 5, you giving me sex, you fixing my lunch, you cleaning up, you picking out my clothes, you handling my errands. So yeah, I'm used to living a convenient life, and that's what you are. It ain't unbearable, just as long as she ain't infringing on my freaking, i.e. putting cameras in the house. I can tolerate her because she makes my life easier. See, mama, you made his life too comfortable. You gave him wifely things without the ring, And the thing about it is, his whole thing is, why should I go any further? There really ain't much further to go because she's doing everything and I ain't got to tie my money and shit up with her legally and I can continue to come and go as I please. You was too thirsty too fast, baby. You should have got a small drink and you start sucking down a big gulp. You got what you asked for. Something you young hoes might not understand. No pain. Damn sure you ain't getting no ring, so it ain't gonna be no gang. No game. And that's just true tea. From an old lady. But I'm classy based, bitch. I ain't sitting under a tree. I got on YouTube and she said to me. Moving right along, that therapist though, she was real cute. I need to replace her with mine. Yes, I go to therapy because I'm crazy. And I couldn't find no old lady to talk to me either, so I go to therapy. But I like her. I'm gonna have to look her up really quickly, and that's real talk. Kaylin and JJ, why y'all here? Just really like why? Kaylin don't film with the other girls. Like she must don't know them ladies, or it's almost as if she put in her contract, I don't want them black heifers beating up my poor defenseless white ass, so I'm gonna do 90% of my filming here and do a couple group scenes. I'm just not understanding why Kaylin is that. I don't even have the energy to wear her out this week. Going to my earlier conversation when the Shay mama came to visit, Nashay mama, now I don't know where you went wrong with Nashay, but I like you. Nashay mama said, well, why do you need so much help? Miss Nashay mama, we trying to understand the same thing. Why do she need so much damn help? It's like these women go out and have these kids and then don't want them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This newfangled motherhood. Hope, it just ain't no hope for your hair. You have yet to come on the scene minus your confessional and look glam. Now I know we just doing a little shopping, a little yang around the city, but mama, there's also a camera rolling. So can we get more than well, I asked you for more than the dry wig the first week and you gave me more. You gave me a pullback ponytail. I went and got my hair done on Monday. It's Thursday and my curls don't fail and it's long enough for me to put a scrunchie on and have a little hang time in the back. So let me just pull it back and make a ponytail. So I'm gonna give you props. I told you to do better and you did. Perhaps you doing your personal best. I'ma just keep rooting you on. By the time we get to the season finale, baby, maybe you'll be giving me America's Next Top Model, or maybe you'll be giving me, you know, I'm going up in yonder. Either way, I support progress when I see it, and thank you. Sincerely, Ward. Are you gonna bounce around and be a B character on every reality TV show shot in Atlanta? Like, I'm just really confused, and don't get me wrong, Sincerely is stunning. She is beautiful, but beauty fades. Like, what is going on? You on this show, you have yet to be formally introduced. We don't understand. Are you away? Are you dating somebody rich and famous with a lot of money? Like, is you famous from your modeling that we don't never see? Or is you just scratching and surviving? And my better judgment tells me option C is really kind of what's going on with you. I'm just not, you know, I like you, you nice. We used to live in the same condo building. You know, we've run into each other a couple times. I'm just really not understanding what you do, who you are, or what you bring. And I don't think anybody else does either. And that's why they just keep bouncing you around as just the pretty face that's getting paid $5.50 daily rate to do these shows. Like, I mean, MARTA is hiring. They got a new mayor. So, you know, when a new mayor come in, they fire everybody. So they looking to fill all kind of positions down to the city of Atlanta. America's Next Top Model, she removed the age gap and is doing, you know, they looking for more women for the different cycles. I'm just, sincerely, I just need an understanding from you, okay? I don't mean to be demanding, but I want some understanding. We want to know what you do. What we need from you is understanding. Ding. Ding ding. Okay, not ding ding. Ding ding, like understanding. Oh, see this hair? I'm about to get angry again. Let me move on. Well, shit, this probably gonna make me mad too. Is it me? Or is the New Orleans Tourist Bureau giving away trips to New Orleans and stays at the SLS on Groupon? Because Married to Madison just left the Lucifer room, and now here y'all go at the Lucifer room and then in the Heaven room. And don't get me wrong, I love the hotel. I think the theme is beautiful. It just really sucks when all the reality TV out of Atlanta is flooding out our TV with the Lucifer room. Like, we already knew what was about to go down when they said that Lucifer room, baby. I said, Lord, there's about to be some bullshit going on in this room. I was going to talk about the voodoo lady getting Kesha ass together, but since I already done got her together, and then Sincerely them had kind of got her together in that Lucifer room, I'm just going to move the hell on, because I'm not finna beat that dead horse, that dead relationship, that dead love, that dead lady hair that was on Kesha's head. Mama somewhere probably dead to the bed after she threw me and everybody else in the world reading her about her relationship. I will say this, Wags. Y'all have been doing good producing until y'all overproduced that Lucifer scene and y'all did that voiceover. When she said that was clearly voiced over when they started arguing about the big Kesha trapping the man, and they looked at the voodoo doll and the camera pans to some inanimate object and we hear Sincerely voiceover, oh, like you trapped him. Oh, yeah, it would have made for good TV, but it was so overt and obvious, because in real life, a bitch say some shit like this, you normally put the camera on them and let us see them say it. We know that she went back and voiced that over. Nice try, lazy production. I already don't beat Kesha up enough for this. I will say this though, Kesha get real defensive about this shit because it's true. Is it me? Or when the men hung out down to the house and they was all talking about, you know, just life in general. White boy Cody didn't get the memo. Everybody else was in that dress down, white tees, jerseys, sweatsuits. Daddy had came in there with a Willie Watkins 3-piece funeral conductor suit. I said, yes, God, honey, you better get your money from here and leave and go put a body in the ground with Phaedra. Yes, honey, your career probably in the ground with Phaedra too. Cody had on a hot ass suit on a hot Atlanta day. It looked real out of place, but I like Cody. I ain't gonna wear him out just yet. I like that he fit in with the bros, with the brothers, and that's all right. Going back to Nashay and all this help she need. I like the nanny that Nashay hired. She was cool. I mean, she looked like Wanda Smith from off of V103. Or whatever. I hope she ain't as tacky as Wanda Smith from V103. But she was cool. In addition to, I'm going to tell y'all something. As much as I wear Nashay ass out, because she really do get on my nerve with that pretentiousness and all this bourgeoisie shit, I really like the dynamic between Nashay and her husband. They look like they really do have a good time. And Nashay's husband is my favorite guy on the show. He's cool, and you can tell he lives by the principle, happy wife, happy life. I like them together. And last but not least, this closeout scene with CJ and Kesha. Like, I just feel bad because I feel like Kesha just been this man lover and his secretary. And at the end of the day, she not going to get nothing for it. And even if she do get a ring, I feel like it's going to be a forced ring. And it's going to be CJ saying, I'm ready to get out of the streets. She here, she been here, I might as well. Mama, you don't want no might as well, love. You don't want no, I couldn't find nothing better, so I settled for love. You cute. You got enough coin from your baby daddy to walk in circles that can get you another well-paid man. Like, I just wouldn't waste the best years of my life trying to get a man to marry you that don't want you. And I'm sorry, it don't take no man. It don't take no man 5, 6, 7, 12, 15 years to realize if he want to marry you. Because this is a situation where this man will leave you alone, date another bitch for 9 months, and on month 12 be married and she be pregnant. Then you will really be somewhere looking for an old lady to console your ass. Let me get off this line, honey. And I'll call you later, Nessa girl.